everyone. Welcome to the Green Experience.
What's up? What's up?
Yes, yes. So, we're excited to share with you what the Green Experience is all about. And so,
Yes.
I know over the last few weeks, we've been dropping clues and hints on
Hints,
social media
breadcrumbs.
about the Green Experience. We've shared our YouTube link. And so, finally, we're here today to let you know what the Green Experience is all about.
Yes.
So the Green Experience it will be an opportunity for us to share with you our journey as we do what? We leave California
Yep.
and move to Texas. So
Yes.
yes, the
Yes.
Greens have decided that it is time for us to pack our bags.
Dig up them roots.
Yes, and
Get
move
'em
our
out.
family
You know what I mean?
to Texas.
Yeah.
And so we are in the process of building our dream home, and we want to take you along on that journey as we go through the process. It's
Right.
been rather interesting building your dream home. This will be our third home. And so we both decided several years ago that the third house was going to be a semi-custom home.
Third time's the charm.
Yes, so where we will be able to design and make the home our own.
And identify spaces. You know what I'm saying? Like the garage is my space.
Yes.
You know, and
Yes.
everything else is for the kids. I just want the garage. But no, yes.
Yes.
Identify spaces and build our dream home.
Yes, and so that's what we will be doing. So we want to take you along on this journey, and so we hope that you will like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube
Like,
channel.
share,
We plan to
subscribe.
share with you weekly
Somewhere down
updates, as well as kind of where we are. Yeah, updates, I guess, and just
Weekly
the
updates.
experience, weekly updates as we go through this process. And so, in order to be transparent, you might wonder, like, hey, Texas is huge. So, what part of Texas are you guys moving to? We are actually moving to Dallas. We're actually going to move to a suburb of Dallas,
Yes.
which is about 25 minutes from downtown Dallas, and it is called Cedar Hill. And so, we're excited to move to that area. We have been back and forth over the last, this is August, 8 months.
Yeah.
As we kind of finalize things. So we want to, bring you along. So we
So we're
hope
gonna
you will
bring you from
enjoy it.
start all the way to finish.
Yes, we do.
got-
We do plan to do that.
Plenty of things that we're going to share along this journey, right? Some things that we have already gone through that we will be recapturing, or not recapturing, but that we have already captured that we are going to share with you and commentate about. We hope to give you some information if you're interested in moving to another state, to Texas, to Dallas. We want to kind of be able to share our process and allow our process to be helpful in maybe your process.
Yes.
So that's part of it too. So we are definitely excited as far as the dream home aspect, but we're also excited to share with you all our experience and take you on our journey. Come on a ride with me, you feel? With us, not just me.
Yes, with us. Yes. So again, please like, share, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll continue to drop links to it on our various social media pages, as well as feel free to comment. We want to hear, what do you want to know about this experience?
Right, right.
You
Definitely.
know, what are some questions you have? This is totally an open forum. We look forward to, reading your comments, responding to them. And we plan again to, hopefully with our schedules, drop something weekly, let you know, updates on an ongoing basis of where we are in the process. Okay. So
Why did we choose Dallas?
yeah, why did we choose Dallas? Well, I will start off by saying that it took some convincing for me to
It did.
want to leave California. California is a state that we are spoiled as far as with beautiful weather year round.
Yeah.
And
We ain't
so,
spoiled with these gas prices.
no. But that's only going to be temporary because we believe that change is coming. Anyways, but no, on the real, it's easy to become complacent. California, this is home for us, and so it's something that it took some convincing. We know that Texas and some of their laws and things that they have in place are, So we'll just leave it at that.
This one.
We'll just leave it at that. So needless to say, it took me some convincing to leave California, where our laws are a little different, to move to a more conservative state. But again, I say change is coming. And so I believe in that change. I'm hoping for that change.
Yeah.
And so because of that, we decided to just embark on new beginnings. Change is good. Change is very good. And so one of the reasons, well, I guess the main reason we decided on Dallas is because it's a opportunity for career advancement.
Correct.
For Pierre.
Yes.
And so he is able to advance in his career with his current company in Dallas, which is exciting for us. And so,
get some of them coins, man. You did.
yes, he'll be able to make the move and transition over to another state while keeping California pay. Key.
That's
important.
Yeah.
So we will. So that was the main reason why we chose
And then too,
Dallas.
Dallas too is a nice. They have a nice like city life.
Let me tell you something. Dallas is a vibe.
Yeah.
If you have not been to Dallas, or if you haven't been to Dallas, I should say recently, it's amazing. Like you go there, it's a vibe. Like, it's so much to do. So
Originally,
many
where
places.
we looked at Houston. I
Yeah.
put this on. Oh, my mic. Look at that. I'm already messing up. Where am I at?
Right there.
Anyway.
You're good.
Well, we did look at Houston. We looked at other areas, but as she was saying, Dallas is a what?
It's a vibe.
Right.
It's a vibe. And you know what? More than anything, what was important to us was the school system for our children, as far as, them transitioning. So that was very important. Also, just a perfect place for us to be able to raise our family. And so Dallas fit the bill for that. And so that's why we chose Dallas, amongst other, most importantly, cost of living is cheaper.
Right.
So we could have decided to remain in California. We had a beautiful home out here, but the opportunity presented itself, and so we took advantage. Sometimes you have to take that leap of faith, and so that's what we're doing.
Yeah. So part of the opportunity in moving to Dallas and building a home out there in Dallas is they have options when it comes to semi-custom to I call it a options floor plan, right? So honestly, looking out here, they have more option floor plan oriented builds out here. For the most part, you don't really get to choose out here what you want to do with the property that you're going to be owning. You go in there, you look at a layout, and it's basically what you see is what you get. Out in Texas, they have more options as far as the option floor plan. Like one of the builders that we were looking at initially, and we almost went with, they had a option where you can choose 3 different layouts. So you can customize based on what you choose in the layout versus the builder that we wind up going with. You can actually customize any component that you can think of. So there are some things that we added to our build. We won't really allude to them now because we won't say that. We want to give you something to be excited about. But just know, when you're thinking about building a home and you're thinking about getting a brand new home, obviously certain areas are going to have different things. So in another state, they may have more option floor plans, or they may have more custom, semi-custom. We are going the semi-custom route with our build.
Yes.
Right. Our builder, and our builder has a lot of the, has a lot of the options that we were initially looking at when we thought about Texas or looking for certain things that we were like, okay, yeah, this is what we want. These are the things, these are the reasons why we're choosing to build in Texas and in Dallas, to generally speak. So
yeah. So one of the things that we when we were weighing our pros and cons and just trying to figure out exactly what direction we wanted to go for our third home, we had discussed purchasing land and building that way, which would be a complete custom home.
fully custom. And
home.
we looked into that out here in California
Yes,
first.
we did. And And so,
as far as the land price wasn't bad, but the cost to build and then some of the restrictions, the actual subdivision we were looking at, they wanted you to make sure your home fits with the rest of the homes in the subdivision. So you could customize, I guess, but it had to fit with the layout of the homes there. So, and I mean, of course, for obvious reasons, they want to have some continuity. They, was it HOA over there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it was. But anyways, they definitely wanted you to stick with the criteria that they had already laid out. So.
Yes, and so there was definitely limitations. And I mean, let's be honest. There's land in California, but there's limited land.
Yes.
Versus Texas and some other states where, there's abundance of land that you can purchase. And so, and that may come down the road. I don't know, we'll see. But for right now, this is our dream home. This is something that we're putting our heart and soul and everything into. And so, and also it's important to know that we did look at other states.
Yes.
We looked at Vegas. We thought about Arizona.
This has definitely been a process over some years too, might I add. I mean, it wasn't just like we just upped and was like, oh, we're gonna move to Texas. We talked about it, put it on the shelf, talked about it, put it on the shelf. Then timing and was right. So
and we prayed about it. That's the key. We did pray about it, and everything just aligned. It aligned with what we were hoping for, and everything just timeline was perfect. So that is definitely I guess the main thing. All the signs pointed to this is something that we needed to do.
Everything fell in line.
Yes.
From start to finish. I mean, there was obviously, like she said, we prayed about it, and so when you're praying and you're putting things in the realm of faith, then you got to walk in that faith. And as we were walking, things were falling in line. I mean, so that was definitely a big part of the decision. And then we went out. I mean, we didn't just choose Dallas off the rip either. We made several trips to Dallas before we even went with the builder or chose a builder. Cousin Shawan.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of family out there. Well, we both have family in Texas, but I have a cousin that has been the bomb in helping us through this process. But more than anything, we looked in different parts of Texas.
All over Dallas.
Dallas, outside of Dallas now. We looked in areas. And I know for me in particular, I wanted to be more north of Texas. I didn't want to have to deal with the southern part of Texas where they experience a lot of the hurricanes and the flooding and things like that because they're close
to the Gulf. She was thinking about that. I wasn't even, she didn't want about that to my, I was like,
no, we can't do that. I can't imagine. I know some people think earthquakes in California, they fear that, but I was just like, no, I did not want us to build or even live anywhere close to the Gulf. And so that's another factor that we, took into consideration in regards to deciding on Dallas. So needless to say, we don't want to continue just to ramble on. We wanted to make the big announcement. So there it is. We are relocating. We're leaving California and we're moving to Texas. Yes. So again, we hope you will follow us along on this journey. We're excited to share.
Subscribe,
and comment.
Right.
Okay,
and come along with us on this journey. Because it's a journey.
You know what? We're fun. We're entertaining. So
we entertaining.
I feel like we are.
All right, that's what's up.
We crack. I be laughing. So needless to say, but come along on this journey with us, and feel free to. Again, comment, share, let us know what your thoughts are. If you have any questions or anything, put them in the comments and we look forward to answering them, okay? Right. So until next time. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Green Experience. Yeah. So finally, we are recording our first episode.
Episode 1.
Wait, where am I looking? Up there or in the screen? The camera's up there, right?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, I keep looking down. So look up. Okay. Okay, a big announcement from the
Big
Greens.
announcement.
Yes.
We gotta have the African. What's that?
No, on the rip.
What's
Anyways.
that? Anytime we can start.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Green Experience.
What's happening?
So,
I'm
as
definitely not keeping.
what?
Come on, do it again.
Okay.
Real.
Okay.